Good morning. My name is Ulinuha. Now I will retell a journal. The journal is titled Factor Affecting Economic Performance Through Participation of Zakat Recipient in Developing Business. Abstract. Community improvement is a form of development which directly involves the community. In community involvement program, the position of community is a program consumer but has program producer instead. Community involvement aim to achieve the community independence and welfare. Zakat is subsystem which support community empowerment program. It is consistent with objective of zakat, which material and spiritual well-being to encourage the success of the program. There should be support from various parties including companion and social support. The purpose of the present study was determining the direct effect of companion and social capital of participation zakat recipient and its impact of economic performance of zakat recipient micro businessmen. The present study used primary data by involving 72 zakat receiving micro business people, mustahik business people in Wonosari sub-district Gunung Kidul Regency Special Region of Yogyakarta. The research instrument was questionnaire which like 5 scale which has high reliability and validity based on Kronberg alpha and Kaiser Meyer Olkin values. The empirical model was analyzed using structure equation modeling. The result of hypothesis this show that companion and social affected of participation zakat recipient and the participation of zakat recipient affected to economic performance of zakat receiving micro businessmen. Keyword economic performance participation of zakat recipient role of companion social capital zakat. Introduction. Gunung Kidul Regency in special region of Yogyakarta which has biggest area. One of issue of Gunung Kidul Regency poverty. Poverty is complex and multidimensional issue. So that is a development priority. Currently, development program also give a lot of attention to poverty alleviation effect. In Gunung Kidul Regency, in special region of Yogyakarta in reference to statistical data of Gunung Kidul Regency 2019. The Gini ratio Gunung Kidul Regency is 0.337, lower than 2017, which was 0.340. The Gini ratio values show moderate and equality. In 2017 until 2018 period, the poverty in line Gunung Kidul Regency rose from 277,261 to rupiah to 288,748 per capita per month, or 4.14%. The number of the poor in Gunung Kidul Regency in 2017 was 135,000 people, or 18.65%. The number poor people declined in 2018 to 125,70,000 people, or 17.12%. The poverty gap index of Gunung Kidul Regency in 2018 is 3.84, which increased from 2017, which was 3.36. The condition show that the average gap between the expense of the poor and the poverty line become farther. The poverty severity index of Gunung Kidul Regency increased to 1.16 in 2018 from 0.79 to in the previous years. It shows that inequality among the poor rise again. Educational level affect the poverty level of region. People with higher education usually have lower chance to the poor. BPS 2019. According to the World Bank 2007, poverty is closely related in inadequate education. Based on the BPS data of Gunung Kidul Regency 2019, most of the highest education finished by the poor age 17 and above in Gunung Kidul Regency throughout 2016 until 2019 is junior high school and below. In 2016, 22.27% of the poor didn't finish elementary school, and 52.66% had elementary school and 52.99% of poor had highest education of elementary school, junior high school. In 2017, 36.01% of the poor didn't finish elementary school and for 49.49% had elementary school, junior high school diploma in 2008. 38.30% of the poor didn't finish elementary school and 45.21% had elementary school, junior school, and high school and diploma. It shows that the majority of the poor in Gunung Kidul regency relative low education. Zakat is an income distribution in instrument in Islam can support poverty. A program zakat is proven to be effective mean to help the poor, so that zakat collection and distribution should be improved. Abdullah Derus and Markawi, 2017. According to the law of the Republic number 23 of 2011 on zakat management aim to improve effectiveness and efficiency service in zakat management and increase the benefit of zakat, create public welfare and alleviate poverty. The challenge is so to distribute zakat to for productive activity to have sustainability of zakat, transforming mustaqik zakat recipient into the muzaki zakat payer. According to Hamza 2015, zakat hasn't been intensively used for the empowerment of mustaqik zakat recipient into farm product economy vendor. Zakat distribution for productive activities or vendor is done community empowerment. This is performed by Basnas in Mustaqik business people. The program involves micro business people who receive zakat from Basnas. To the development their business, the participants of Mustaqik business people program are encouraged B2B activity. They only program consumer but also involved in program preparation. Business also involve companion who serve as facilitator. Moreover, social capital support is also required to support the success of program. Literature review. Mustaqik empowerment is community empowerment through the utilization of zakat by providing funding and assistance while involving the activity of empowerment community. Zakat is not only distributed for consumptive purpose but can distributed for productive purpose. Aim at the survival of mustaqik. Assistance of religiosity have a significant effect on the participation of zakat recipient in business development. in positive direction, and the participation will subsequently have a significant and positive effect of religiosity and accompanying of an economy performance is lower than the direct effect of economy performed through participation. Research method. The present study was performed in Wonosari district, Gunung Kidul Regency, with 72 zakat receiving micro business people with final education of elementary school. Questionnaire variable were measured using five Likert scale with random present. Validity test was performed using Kaiser May Alkin or KMO and reliability test of the research. Instrument Kronberg research hypothesis test use structure equation modeling analysis with two exogenous variables, which were companion and social capital mediating variable which are companion and social capital. One mediating variable which was community participation or mustakik in business development and economic performance as endogenous variable. Result, reliability and validity. The research instrument had high reliability validity as shown by Kronberg alpha value above 0.75 and KMO value above 0.65. Respondent profile and variable description. And the respondents were owners of micro business who received zakat from business and had elementary school education. The number of respondents who complete the questionnaire was 72. Who complete the questionnaire was 20, was 72 who are 65% female and 36 male. The respondent business file will surface industry and agriculture. The description of research variable based respondent profile presented figure below. Generally, male respondent had higher respondent and role of companionship and higher social capital participation level and economic perform. Responding response by age show 51 until 60 years old group had highest economy perform. 20 until 30 years old age group had assessment of the role championship and lowest participation level, but they had the highest social capital. But the highest economic performance was reached the industrial sector. Conclusion. The community participation of zakat recipient mustakik business people for business development as basis in community empowerment is the main finding of recent study. Community participation will increase along with social capital role of championship which then impact the economic perform the zakat recipient. The variableness of the zakat recipient become the challenge for business as the manager of championship process. so that community participation could improve. The institution should also encourage the client to get special knowledge or business skill to improve the conclusion. Tax is used to improve welfare and alleviate poverty through zakat distribution as one of the mechanism of income distribution from rich to people with financial difficulties. Okay, thank you very much.